Asantehene angry over treatment of Igbo king at Manhyia. Now, His Royal Majesty Eze Igwe Chukudi Jude Ihinetu, that is his full name. He's lived in this country for only God knows how long. He's married to a Ghanaian woman, and he has Ghanaian Nigerian children. He's an Igbo man all the way from Nigeria, and he has chosen the peacefulness of Ghana, the serenity of Ghana as his home. My brother, my sister, he came in, and according to him in 2012, some members of the Igbo community decided to select him amongst other people to be their leader in terms of their tradition. Now, he has been in the news for some time now. First, he was trying to build a kingdom. Ghanaians were angry about that. And then, now, he went all the way to Manhyia Palace and he was ignored, and it was also in the news. And then now, we are hearing about a certain yam festival that has been stopped. There was a special invitation. He and his wife, my brother, my sister, they were supposed to have it on the 21st of September, Kwame Nkrumah's birthday. Very interesting. And it was supposed to happen at the A4 Sutherland Park, as usual. My brother, my sister, what is the importance of this Yam Festival? Now, for the Igbo people, the Yam Festival is so very important because yam signifies the most important food or crop in the Igbo kingdom. My brother, my sister, any tuber, cassava, yam, cocoyam amongst the Igbos is seen as very divine, fights against hunger, and it is so spiritual. So they celebrate the Yam Festival. My brother, my sister, just around this time, to say thank you to tradition and say thank you to the ancestors for making sure that you put in something small into the ground. You don't have a command over the rain and the vagaries of the weather, elements of the weather. All of a sudden, when it's time to dig out this, it becomes a big tuber. You can use yam to prepare so many different kinds of food. In Nigeria, they have the pounded yam, which we call fufu. They also call it fufu sometimes. You can also use it as ampesi. My brother, my sister, mfoto, and much more. So to the Igbos, the yam is the most important food crop that can fight against all kinds of malnourishment. So they don't joke with the Yam Festival. Every year, for so many years now, since 2012, His Royal Majesty Igwe Jude Chukudi Ihinetu has been celebrating this at the A4 Sutherland Park. A lot of Ghanaians go in there, celebrate it as well. People come from all walks of life to come and celebrate the Yam Festival. In fact, it brings a lot of tourists into the country. And when they come into the country, they spend money. When they come into the country, they do spend money on food, accommodation, entertainment, and even more. Tourism is so huge in Africa that we cannot underestimate that. But all of a sudden, the Gamanche, who is supposed to be a very good friend of Chief Ihinetu, and who I respect so much and I have personal links with, I've known Gamanche long before he even became Gamanche. So when I meet him, in fact, we speak personal. He's a strong lover of reggae music, a genre that I was exposed to from a young age. This is the Gamanche. My brother, my sister, he wrote a letter to the police and said, police, this year too, it looks like the so-called Igbo king wants to have the Yam Festival. We think that is going to bring a problem, especially that Ghanaians have been demonstrating over the fact that he wants to build a certain kingdom. It is not the best for us to allow the Yam Festival to go on, no matter how much security we have. This is the letter. And when the police saw it, it made sense. And for me, it makes sense too. Already Ghanaians are demonstrating. running around and making so much noise. Some becoming so xenophobic. Anything Igbo, everything Igbo is demonic. The Igbos must go. No, we must chase the Igbos out. They are murderers, they are kidnappers, they are thieves, they are that, they are that, they are that. My brother, my sister. And now, Chief Ihinatu himself has come out to say, listen, let us hold on to the Yam Festival. Let us relax until everything is done. Now I'm hearing that there is a certain Nigerian man, name withheld, who stood in competition with Jude Chukwudi Ihinatu when they were vying for the position of the Igbo chief or Igbo king in Ghana. And Chief Ihinatu won, even though this other Nigerian had been there long before Chief Ihinatu came to Ghana. So there is now a personal problem between the two of them. And this other Nigerian is doing everything he can to bring down all the achievements of this guy and put him in a very bad light in the eyes of Ghanaians. But whatever it is, it's internal wranglings. Let's look at the facts on the ground. Yam Festival put aside. Some Ghanaians have demonstrated. The president of the republic himself has come out to say, hey, you know what? We are not interested in xenophobia. He and the president of Nigeria met and assured each other that their long peace, the long peace that existed between them from time immemorial, must be maintained. They shook hands and smoked a certain pipe. I can't tell you exactly what was in that pipe. Maybe it's the same high grade that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo eulogizes. My brother, my sister. Now today there is an interesting thing. There's a gentleman who comes all the way from the loins of Manhyia. He says he's a grandson of the Otumfuo. His name is Dr. Ajenim Boatin Jataba. Dr. Ajenim Boatin Jataba, that is him. He is mad and angry. In an interview with me, my brother, my sister, over the weekend, he told me how angry Otumfuo is over media reports that the Igbo king was sidelined at Manhyia. Now let's listen to him, and when we return, we're going to be talking more about this. Watch this.
Many times, my brother Black Rasta, Asantehene is a father of all. He loves everyone. The sudden demise of our queen mother, our grandmother, our great queen mother, he invited many from the diaspora, people from Niger, Nigeria, Mosi people from Burkina, and Igbo Izzy of Nigeria, the leader of the Nigeria people. So when he came and this thing happened, you know what? Asantehene, this is not the first time Igbo is coming to Asantehene. Asantehene see him as his son. Asantehene love Nigerians. Asantehene love Igbos. So I'm pleading with the people who are peddling falsehood that they sack Igbo from the palace or the funeral ground. It's not true.
Has Asantehene heard this? And what is he saying about it?
No, he's not pleased with what people are saying that they have sacked him. No. They did not sack. You know, sometimes, even me, I am a grandson to the Golden Stool. When Otumfuo is seated and people like hundreds and thousands are greeting, when I get there, I'll just bow. Because sometimes he becomes tired of shaking hands. So we allow the strangers to just come close. Nothing more, nothing less. So I will plead with the people who are talking about the Easy Igbo that they sacked him from the Manhyia Palace. It's not true. Asantehene welcomes everyone, and Asantehene see him as his son. Asantehene see Nigerians as his brothers and sisters.
Asantehene sees Nigerians as his brothers and sisters. He was the one who invited Igbo to the palace. My brother, my sister, these are the words of Dr. Asantehene Jataba. He is angry. He says Asantehene is very angry about this. He says Asantehene will never ever sack anybody who comes to his palace, except that the person is there to do things that are not cultural, things that tradition does not accept. This is the man. His name is Dr. Asantehene Jataba. What is the next step Asantehene is going to take? Will there be an official statement? What really happened at the Manhyia Palace? Now we are also hearing reports that in fact there was a certain young man who also went there and aired his views, and he got beaten up to pulp. Photos are all over the internet. I think some of these things will finally put Manhyia in a space of intolerance. What did the young man do? We don't have too much details. It's the best thing to happen in our democracy to somebody who misbehaves, beaten. Where is the police? Who beat the young man? His photos are all over the internet. His face is swollen. We haven't gone back into this so much, but what we are looking at right now is if visitors to the golden stool are turned back or are seemingly treated badly, then Manhyia is going to be seen as developing a certain new penchant of being apprehensive to visitors. I don't think that is what it is. That is why Otumfuo is so angry. And when Nana gets angry, I am sure that the right things fall in place. Will there be an official statement? What is your opinion about the Yam Festival being halted for now? For me, I think it's in the right direction because there's already so much tension. And if I were Igbo, I certainly would be saying, let's hold it down for the time being. Let the nerves calm down. Yes, all the nerves. And when the nerves calm down, we can now come out and make things happen. After all, time heals wounds. It's the Black Pot, aka Koko Shonemo. And here we speak truth to power.